So I've got a ColdFusion administrator, and I'm going to set up a data source. So I already made it. I made that. I have a SQL server on here, and I called it Northwind. I didn't call it that. It's the SQL server sample they give you. So call it Northwind, and then. Thank you. No, must have locked me out. I'm totally cheating. I have to look it up.
Wouldn't it just be unlocalized?
$5 is called Northwind.
No, it's not.
That's my guess.
I just took a screenshot of it because I knew I wouldn't remember. I should have printed it. There it is.
Oh, yep.
Dell PC. That's right.
Easy for a PC.
Thank you.
There was a PC somewhere. I don't know. Didn't know it was going to be a quiz.
This I know. No port. And yes, I know I shouldn't do this. Data source updated successfully. Yay! Okay. So what I did is I set up in my CF Eclipse a little website just to show a list of employees. And what I've got on my local host. You know, I knew this would happen. I just get so nervous typing.
You're very brave for doing a live demo. Mine always fail horribly.
That's what it always comes down to.
No, mine always fail
I
horribly.
know.
I'm
like,
very impressed with doing a live demo.
So, oh look. Look at that. These are your employees. So, if you want to edit that, okay. So, this does a list, and I have in my code here some functions to read all the employees. I made a stored procedure just to show you that yes, you can do stored procedure. You can utilize stored procedures in your database, and it's going to return an array of employees. And as you did see, it did. And so there's the list, and I think I have a function here to add a new employee. I do. Just make that bigger. And basically, this is the whole structure. Think of a function as a method within a class. I think that's how you guys say it. And you know, you're putting these arguments in, and then just writing a SQL. Basically, it's the SQL query, and it's going to return false if there's an error, and then say it's okay, and I'll prove that to you that it actually works.
Were those like hash signs when you were in
Yeah,
the
you wanna
quotes
see?
for the values? Was that like
Yes.
okay?
I think PHP has dollar signs
Yeah,
or something.
so
So this is analogous to that. Yeah, that indicates that this is a placeholder.
like a variable that you
Yep.
want to later put in there.
Yep.
Is the hash sign at the end required?
Yes. Yes, and in fact, in this IDE, it will put automatically puts in the 2. Yeah, it's nice that way. So I made a little form. And just submit, and there it is. So, so basically that's, adding that, and there's a, oh look, there's a delete employee. I think I saved, thank me later. He doesn't want to watch me type, so I'm just going to put this back in. Update it. So if I wanted to just, retrieve the information, there it is. Say I move to Chicago, I can update that. And so it, like I said, I found it very easy to learn. And for me, I've tried to learn PHP. And I'm good at this stuff, and I just don't. I know, I should try head first. But I remember a few years ago, I was looking at some .NET code, some VB.NET in particular, and it was, to me, so clunky that I had to use so many more lines of code just to loop through a set of data. And I can do it quicker in ColdFusion. And then, but just a year ago, I revisited VB.NET, and it's improved a lot. So I don't think I can make that claim anymore. But the big selling line for ColdFusion is that you can do more with less code, and I think by and large that's true. Now, when you go to looking at components and this kind of code, what you'll see, and the great thing about this is if you use this access remote, that means if you can call that as a web service from anywhere. So if you have a code base that's written in ColdFusion and all of a sudden you want to just like use it, do a different front end or whatever, you're all set. You don't really have to write anything extra. It does inherit. I could have extended, instead of copying and pasting that thing I just did, I could have done an extends command, and it would have just brought it right in. So there's, it's got a lot. It's based on Java. It's Java in a lot of ways. It's just Java that's kind of distilled down into a bunch of tags. There is a really nice, well, the resource I use a lot is the ColdFusion help, which I can't show you because I didn't download it. Oh well. Okay. So when you time, you can look at that. But basically, there's resources out there, and I can show you that. This is my last slide.